supportive sisterhood, and I thought that was really awesome for our Ringette community in particular. The last thing we want to do is introduce Hazel, and I know she became kind of big for some other teams in the room too who she helped sponsor, and I think it's just because she was so impressed with our community as a whole. So I'd like to invite her up to say a few words.
Well, last fall, when Kendra and Kim asked me to mentor Ringette, I didn't know what mentoring was, and I'd never seen a Ringette game. I didn't know a thing about Ringette. So the first night I went, I fell in love with the game. I couldn't believe what I saw, the speed, the coordination, and I just really loved the game. And loved all the girls. So, as you have been told about the Friends First, that sort of came out of all our association. And in my heart, I feel that this has a real future, and I'd like to see it become the hallmark of Ringette. And kudos to the Strive 1213 for their idea, because it came from that. Now, if you happen to be interested in golf and were watching the Masters last Sunday, Adam Scott sunk a putt on the third overtime hole, and Angel Cabrera dropped his putter, went over and gave him a big hug and a great smile. And it was Friends First, because the reporter went to him and said, "Why did you do that, Angel?" He said, "Because we've been friends for years." And that's the embodiment of what I can envision in sports. And you don't often see it, and I'm sure you probably would never see it in golf again, because that's not the kind of sport that golf usually is. But I thought, all those guys need now is a couple of red wristbands, because it was the embodiment of Friends First and good sportsmanship. Now, I think what impressed me maybe most about Ringette and all the people was the tremendous family interest in it. It was grandparents and grandchildren and brothers and sisters, and everybody was running around the arena. Everybody was having a good time, and I thought, what a great sport. So I can't say that after my time I have any idea what mentoring is. I don't have any more idea now than I did when I took on the job. But I'll tell you, I had the best time of my life, and I can't wait for the next season to start.
Kathy, first. Hi. Cheating. I didn't cheat, I have long legs. So I have the pleasure of starting off just a little recap of our season of U16 Strive. I'm basically here because I feel like I failed in some way, and that Kathy didn't get the message that you get the girls to do these kind of things. That was the message the whole season, but we missed a step, so that's okay. Oh, well, get up here then. Oh. So, quick synopsis, Saskatoon, we just really rather forget about that one. Coming up to Woods, we got silver. Lacombe, girls. Yeah, that was also just terrible. It really was, we're honest. That's how we got better. Regina, we kicked it up a notch, we got silver. I feel we may have got gold had I not been texting Kathy from behind the glass and distracting her as she tried to coach. That's a gold ring. Shiny gold, finally. Okay, so we're on the climb here. We finished first in our league, and as Amelia let you know, we came first in provincials, so we achieved that goal, representing Alberta at nationals. And as we steadily climbed the mountain during the week in Fredericton, we came just short of the peak and got silver. It was an amazing season. I'm happy to know each and every one of them. And again, it was amazing to be a part of such a wonderful group. Round of applause. And the season wouldn't have been possible without the two silent coaches in the back that just... So Kelly and Kelsey, and team manager Susan, thank you very much for all your hard work, time, and dedication. And again, to each and every one of the parents, thank you for putting up with us and for entrusting you with your lovely daughters.
Would you like to mention Jacques?
Oh yeah, Jacques, hey dude! Oh, see you're not with you and me? No? Oh, thank you, Jacques.
Happy birthday, Jacques!
Is the discount what?
To who? My dad.
Happy birthday to Jacques? Oh wow, happy birthday. No, and Jacques shouldn't go unmentioned because he really was a trainer to almost every team here. I know there was a lot of people who came to him with injuries outside of our team, and he did skates, he ran around and did everything, so we were so lucky to have him. Is our disc gonna work, Jacques? Yeah, okay. So normally we would have, gosh, this is tall, okay. Normally we would have the girls up here, and it's really more a matter of, we were just really tired after nationals and couldn't get organized. But there was a part of our season that became different than our usual video as well that I wanted to share with you guys. This year we had a patron come to our team, which was new for me, and her name is Hazel Skinner, and she will come up in a minute, so hold your applause. She became a very, very special part of this team. It began with a donation, which was very exciting to me because my first thought was, whew, less bottle drives. But beyond that, she also gave us a challenge, and her challenge to us was, it's easy to give money, but I'm going to give you an additional allotment of money, and I need you guys to do something to give back. And it was an interesting time because that was, not to bring up something sad, but that was when Amanda Todd was in the news, which was heartbreaking, and right around the age of a lot of girls in this room. And it was also anti-bullying month, and these things were kind of swimming around. And a little idea was born about what could we do in Ringette to protect our girls, support our girls, learn to treat our girls how we should treat one another. So Hazel hosted a team party at her house, and out of this, 15, 16, 17 brains came together and an idea called Friends First was born. And I think some of you have maybe seen the videos on the website or seen some of the red shoelaces, but it really was an amazing experience to watch develop. And I had proud moments with our girls throughout the season on the ice, but off the ice, as I watched them put together ideas and the things they did with the younger girls in Calgary, it really was amazing. So what they came up with was they were going to do some gym times. And as you guys might know, around Calgary, sometimes the Quadrant Ringette isn't as happy with AA as they could be. We take a lot of their good players, we take a lot of their goalies, and sometimes there's some hard feelings. So this was kind of a neat way to give back to the quadrants as well. So what we came up with was we would invite all the U12 age girls out to a gym time. And the gym time was to learn how we in AA warm up for a game. We talk a little bit about nutrition, but mostly we talked about teamwork and what it means to be on a team. And the girls came up with all these wonderful exercises that they did with the girls, and a video which we'll show you. But the main part was to learn to appreciate the differences that you see on a team. And I know in our family here, we had a lot of different personalities, and I think we learned, and we hope to teach some of these U12 girls, that those differences are what makes us stronger. So we had our gym time, and we had a ton of fun in the gym. Hazel came out and watched, we had the news come out, the Prime Minister even became a little interested, which was really neat. But what we did, and the girls came up with this, they had some Friends First bracelets that they passed off to all these girls, and they gave each of the little girls in the gym 3 bracelets. And it came with a fancy handshake that was peace, love, and unity. Is that what it was? And each girl got 3 of them, and she was to pass them on to 3 girls that were important to her And the other thing was the red shoelace. And the red shoelaces had a Friends First thing on it. And on the back it said, wear the red lace on your right skate. Strive hard in all your competitions, but remain friends first with everyone in our Ringette competition, or in our Ringette community. And these red laces became very interesting this season because one of the first teams we handed them off to was Central Alberta Sting. And in the past, that team to me was just a team I liked to beat. But they actually took these laces with our little explanation, and we just said that their program was one that we really admired. They have a small community and they turn out these phenomenal teams, and we thought maybe this program would be something they'd want to run with the younger girls in their community. Well, wouldn't you know it, at the very next time we saw them on the ice, every single girl on that team had her red lace on. And it was pretty exciting to our team. We felt, I don't know, it just felt really good to see them do that, and then the friendship that blossomed was just amazing. So, Friends First, I don't know where it's going next year, but I think it's important, and I hope that we can carry it on. I don't know who's going to be on what team next year, but hopefully we can keep doing this and supporting the girls really well. The video is something the girls put together as well. Will it work?